Today we are starting our next chapter, that is decimal, that is last chapter. Okay, this one we just leave. Okay, so decimals. Okay, so this decimals and the fractions are very correlated chapters. Okay, so we are starting the chapter decimal from the factors that learned in the chapter fraction. Okay, so let's take an example. 2 by 10. This is a fraction number, easily 2 by 10. Okay. 4 by 100. Okay. 6 by 1000. Okay. These are the sub numbers. I wrote denominators like such as 10, 100, 1000. Okay. Okay. So these kind of numbers which having a denominators 10, 100, thousands like that. Is it the numbers which have denominators like a 10, 100,000 like that, we call it as what? Decimal fractions. Decimal fractions. What is called a decimal fraction? Okay, this is the basic thing we have to learn in this chapter. First, okay, decimal fractions. Okay, we wrote these numbers this way: 2 by 10. We can write as 0.2. I'll explain you how we are writing this one. Okay, now 4 by 100 we can write as 0.04. Okay, and 6 by 1000 we can write as 0.006. Okay, so these numbers are called decimal numbers. These numbers are called decimal numbers. These numbers are called decimal numbers. How we are writing, I will explain to you. So this 2 by 10 we are writing this way. So 4 by 100 we are writing this way. 6 by 1000 is writing it as this way. And you can see that it is this side and this side. It is separated by a dot. Isn't it? 0.2, 0.04, 0.006 like that. This point is called a decimal point. What is called a decimal point? Okay. Okay. So this is called a decimal point. This all called a decimal number, and these are called a decimal fractions. Okay. Now I'll explain you how we are writing decimal numbers from this fraction. Okay, it's very important. Okay, so 2 by 10 I am writing. Okay, to write this number as a decimal fraction, just write the number first. Okay, write the number 2. I wrote here. Then check the zeros in the denominator. How many zeros is there in 10? 1 0. How many zeros in 10? 1 0. Okay, if 1 0 is there, from the number, from the number, okay, 1 0, only 1 0 means put a point here, 0.2. Okay, and this pointer, this before pointer, you can put a 0 because there is no other number on this side, because this is number side and this is what after point side. Okay, so if there is no number, you can put a 0 there, no problem. Okay, but if it is 1 0 there, means what you have to do is put a point from the right end there. Okay, 0.2, 0.2 you can read. Okay, same number I am taking for 100, 2 by 100. Okay, writing number 2. Okay, 1 0 is there. Okay, 1 0 means 1 0 we are taking for to put a point here. But we have one more extra 0. Okay, we are having one more extra 0. 2 zeros are there in the denominator. If it is like that way, you have to put a 0 and put a point here. Okay, from the right end. From the right end, we have to take it 2 place. That is the thing. Okay, there is no other number is there. Instead of this 2, if it was 21 by 100, okay, 21 by 100. Instead of 2, it was 21 by 100. Then we can write as 21. Okay, 21. Okay, 2 0 is there. So from the right end, we have to put a. We are actually from the right end, we are coming to this side. This side not to advantage. വലതുവശത്ത് നിന്ന് 1 2 പൊസിഷൻ മാറ്റി കുത്തിടണമെന്നാണ് അർത്ഥം ആക്ച്വലി. ഓക്കെ, നമുക്ക് 2 നമ്പേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ട്. ഹിയർ വി ആർ ഹാവിംഗ് 2 numbers. This is the 2 digit number. So no problem. 1 0 we are taking from here. 1 1 2 1 2 counting 1 2. Okay, We put pointer. You can see that after dot, after this point, two numbers are there. 2 0, two numbers. From the right hand we are putting point. It's okay. So 0.21. So 0.21 we can put 0. If there is no other number here, you can put a point before this point. After putting the point, you can put a 0. Okay. Point ഇട്ട ശേഷം മാത്രം 0 നമുക്ക് ഫ്രണ്ടിൽ ചേർക്കാം 0.21 എന്ന് എഴുതാം. Okay. So just take after the point, how many digits are there? 2 digits. How many digits are there? How many zeros are there in denominator? 2 zeros. Okay. So that is the thing. That is 21 by 100. We can write this there. If it is 215 by 1000, if it is 215 by 1000, then we wrote 215 here. 1, 2, 3. See, 1, 2, 3, 3. How many zeros are there? 3 zeros. 1, 2, 3. Put a point here. Then 0.215. Here it is 3-digit number and 3 zeros. Then we will get a 1, 2, 3. But instead of that one, we are having only 1-digit number and 2 zeros. Then what will happen? I wrote 2 here. Okay. I wrote 2 here. 2 zeros are there. So 2 place we have to take, but here only I can take only 1 place. Then what I have to do? I took 1 place. Then I am putting pointer, but after point only 1 digit. So to avoid that one, I am putting 0 here and putting point here. Now I can see that after point 2 digits came. So it will read as 0.02, 0.02. This is the case of a number having lesser digits as compared to the 0. Okay. If it is 2 by 1000, here you can see that it's a 1-digit number, but 3 zeros are there. I have wrote 2 here. I putting point here won't be enough. Then I have to put how many zeros extra. 1 point is used for 1 zero is used for point. The 2 other zeros are there. We have to put that zeros. Then 0.002. You can see that after point how many this now this zero has value. After point this zeros have value. Okay, 0.1, 2, 3. Then you can put an extra 0 here to read the point. 0.002. Okay, like that way. If this is a 1-digit number, that's why we are having this much trouble. If it is a 416 divided by 10, then how can we write a 416 right? How many 0? 1 0. Then from the right hand you put a point here. 41.6. Now same number 416 by 100. Okay, write the same number. How many zeros? 2 zeros. So 1, 2, 4.16. You can see that after point 2 digits, 2 zeros. After point 1 digit, here 1 0. Same number 416 by 1000. Okay, then after you can write it here 416, then 3 zeros, then 1, 2, 3 point. Okay, now we can write a 0 here because there is no other digits here. Here 4 was there, 4.16. Here is 0.416. You can put a 0 here if there is no number. 0.416. Okay. So this is the way we are writing. Now if again I am taking, instead of this 1000, if I am taking 10,000, what will happen there? Now I told you the 0 we have to put. I wrote 416. Okay. So how many? 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros are there. So 1, 2, 3 0 I took. I can put a point here, but I can't put because 3 0 only I can put a point here. So 4 0 means I have to put a 0 here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Then one extra 0 I put and point like that way I am writing. Okay, so this is the way we are writing the fractions. And how we are reading this fraction? This is 41.6. Okay, this is what? 4.23. We have a 4 point. This is number we write as 4. But the number usually. But after the point we will read as separately 2, 3. For example, 41 point. Before point we will read the whole number. 41 point. Here we read 365. Separately we have to read the 3. After point numbers have to be reading separately. On to 41.365. That is correct. That is incorrect. Okay. 41.365, not 365. Like that 96.189, not 96.189. 96.189, 96.189. Like that we have to read after the point digits. We have to read the point digits separately. So this is where we are writing and reading. Okay, dears. Thank you.